Hello, good food lovers. You are welcome to God's Kitchen. Today, I have a special combination mouth-watering dish for you, which is Suya Jollof Rice. If today is your first time here, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my simple and delicious delicacies. These are the ingredients we are going to be working with here. I have some rice. I have 4 cups of rice. I have bell pepper, onion, ginger garlic, groundnut oil or peanut oil, tin tomato, suya pepper, cow meat, chicken bouillon, and my all-purpose seasoning. So when you combine a well-made jollof rice with a well-made suya, I'm telling you that your family will request for this recipe every time. So stay with me as I show you how I make this recipe in my kitchen. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is to wash the rice and set it aside. Yes, my pepper and the onions and tomatoes have been washed already, so I'm just going to cut them up and blend them and set it aside until we need it. So for your jollof rice to taste good and look good, you need a very good, like real bell pepper and onion. You have to be generous with onion, and the spicy pepper, you just have to do that to your taste. If you don't like pepper, you can skip that. Yeah, this is my tin tomatoes, but if you don't like tin tomatoes, you can skip it. You can still make a good jollof rice without tin tomatoes. And if you are using it, just try to get a good one. This jollof rice is just a simple recipe, simple jollof rice recipe, packed with flavor. So I'm starting with the oil in the pot, which has heated up. I'm adding the onion. We're going to allow the onion to saute for a few minutes, but we are not going to allow it to turn brown. Now the tomato paste is going in. We are going to fry that down for another few minutes. Yeah, the amount of pepper mix you are going to need for your rice will depend on the amount of rice you are cooking. So that is why you need to measure your rice. Like this one, I have 4 cups of rice, and I'm going to be using like 4 cups of pepper mix. So I'm adding salt to taste. So after adding the salt, I'm going to check the seasoning for this stew to make sure it's perfect, and after that I'm going to allow it to fry down. Stew has really fried down very well, so I'll be adding the rice. This rice has been washed and drained very well, so it doesn't need too much water to cook. So I'll be adding it. This is where the trick comes in to make a rice, if your rice is going to be smushy or fluffy. So I have 4 cups of rice. Ordinarily, I'm going to need like 8 cups of water to cook it. Yeah, 2 cups of water for 1 cup of rice. But this rice has been washed and drained, so it's soft. So I'm not going to use up to 8 cups of water to cook. I'm going to reduce it. I'm going to allow the rice to fry with the stew for like few minutes. So the rice has really fried well with the stew, so I'm going to be adding water right now. So because my rice has been soaked for some minutes, so I'll be using like 5 or 6 cups of water to steam it. So this is what is going to determine either your jollof rice will be smushy or fluffy. Yeah, this is the cup that I used for measuring my rice. I'm adding some chicken bouillon. So I'm just going to stir the rice well and make sure the seasoning is perfect. And I'm going to cover and let it soak up the water. So after like 10 minutes, the rice has really soaked down the water, and I added some tomato and some sliced onion, and with my all-purpose seasoning. I'm just going to stir well and cover it again and just leave it and put it on a very lowest, heat level, and let it just steam down. Yes, now to our suya. I have the cow meat here and I have the skewer. So while the jollof rice is steaming, so we are now going to face the suya. So I'm slicing the meat into thin, smaller pieces. So let's keep watching. I always prefer to use some meat that has like a little fat in it because it tastes better in suya. That's my choice. You can use any part of the meat that you like. So after cutting the meat, I'm going to be arranging them on the skewer. So right now, I'm going to be coating this meat with suya spice. I'll make sure that everything is well, the meat is well padded with the suya spice. So I'm spraying some oil. So this is peanut oil. So this oil is going to allow it to stick very well to the meat. So you can use any oil of your choice, but this is what I have. So after coating the meat with the suya spice, I just allowed it to rest for some minutes before I transferred it onto the tray. So after arranging it inside the tray, I'll be taking it into the stove until it's well cooked. After like 20 minutes, the suya is ready and it's so amazing. And the jollof rice is well steamed also. So now our meal is ready. So we can see that the jollof rice is also, it's very fluffy, it's not sticky. Yeah, see, it's very fluffy. So the water that I added is just perfect. If you really want to enjoy your suya, please add vegetables, especially tomatoes and purple onion. So I'll be adding some cabbage and carrot as well. So this is going to really drive it down. Yes, the food is finally ready. So I'm going to be dishing it out. If you enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to subscribe to Gozi's Kitchen for more healthy and delicious recipes like this, and share this to someone who loves Nigerian food. Drop a comment below if you have eaten this before, or tell me how you like to make yours. Yeah, thanks for watching. Watch more videos on this channel. See you in my next video. Remain blessed and bye for now. Bye bye.